Hi everybody. Today we're going to cook a little something from the Women's Society cookbook, and it's going to be something that's good for our Thanksgiving or Christmas table, and it's my mother's candied sweet potatoes, which is on page 28 of the cookbook. If you don't have one, we still have some for sale, and otherwise you can just use the recipe that I'm going to show you today. For this recipe, we're going to use, we're going to use 4 large sweet potatoes. And when I bought them, you just buy them loose by the pound. And this is about 4 pounds that I have here. So we need the 4 large sweet potatoes. We're going to use a tablespoon of butter. We're going to use the zest and juice from 1 orange. And we're going to use a cup of sugar, which I've already measured here. So let me put my apron on and peel these potatoes, and then we'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I've got my potatoes peeled and cut into big wedges, if you can see that. And you need a really heavy pot, because otherwise you can't use like a lightweight pot, because it's going to make a syrup and it's going to burn. So you need whatever you have, a heavy a Dutch oven or roaster like I've got here. So then the next thing we need to do is to make our syrup that goes over it. So I have zested the lemon, and I've got it in orange, and I've got it in the pot. And then I juice the orange, and this is one juice from 1 orange. And we need a cup of sugar and a cup of water. Now, I forgot to put the water in the cup, but this is a 1 cup measure, and I've got my 1 cup of sugar. And we need 1 stick of butter, which I've measured. So we're going to boil this until the sugar is melted, and then we're going to pour that on top of our potatoes. I've cooked my sugar and my water, my orange juice, and my 1 tablespoon of butter. I think I accidentally said a stick, but it's 1 tablespoon of butter. So I've cooked that in here until the sugar's melted and it makes like a light syrup. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pour that all over on top of our potatoes in the pan, in the heavy pot here. I'm going to turn it on high, and I'm going to cook it on high for about 10 minutes until you begin to see the syrup thicken. After that, turn it down to low, put your lid on, and then it's going to take about 15 or 20 minutes after that for it to be done. So we'll do that, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. Syrup has gotten thick, and you can see, if you can get a close-up of it, my granddaughter is my videographer here, and it begins to look shiny. So it's done, and we'll plate it up and we'll taste it. Okay, they're all done. Doesn't that look good? And we're going to take a little bite of them. They're hot now, but they're real orangey and sweet potato-y. That is good. Just one last time, the Women's Society cookbook. If you don't have one, call anybody in the Women's Society, and we'll see that you can buy one. Thank you, everybody. Have a good holiday.